Hello. Hey, everybody. I'm here. It's Sunday, January the 9th. At least as far as any of us can tell. Wow, my room is messy. I didn't think that the camera angle was going to get that. That's life. We're in the pandemic. Everything's fine. I'm gonna hop over here. Oh, screen capture is all messed up. Let me fix that. Why is that? Why don't I turn that off, and then I'm going to add my source again. Display capture, main screen. Okay, so actually pause. I'm going to go into studio mode and fix it that way so that y'all don't have to see the process. I am learning. Okay. Getting there. Okay. And now I just have to put it where it's supposed to be. And here we go. Okay. I think that should be what we need. If there's still any problems with audio or video or whatever, just let me know. I'm gonna zip back over here to the stream so that I can see what people are saying. And yeah, now I think we can get started. This is going to be a short stream today because at 3 p.m. Eastern, so 2 hours from now, I'm going to hop over to twitch.tv/ArvinElleron, where we are doing a game of Nightfell, which is like a dark fantasy RPG using like 5e compatible rules for Bag of Giving, supporting the Reach Out Response Network in, I believe, Toronto, where Bag of Giving co-founder Brandon Crilly is going to be GMing, and we've got some lovely players and a bunch of giveaways. So you can enter those giveaways by being a donor, and I'm going to go ahead and repeat some of that with my Bag of Giving command. This will also let me double check whether the chat is working. Looks like it is. A little bit hard to read, so I may have a think about that, but that's just because of this white background maybe. So that is that. So we'll probably take a short break at about 2, and then at 3 I will raid Greg's channel at ArvinElleron, and then stop streaming once people have settled in over there, which means we have no time to waste. It's time for punching and kicking and grappling. Fights in tight spaces. All right, we're gonna do the aggressive deck because the aggressive deck is fun. And we're gonna start here. So, bikers. So we start with extra card draw. Great. I'll remind myself how this deck works. It's not too hard to remember because it's an aggressive deck. It's punch, 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 punch as hard as possible. So like here we get 15 damage to all incoming attacker. You do 6 and 6. So if I do, this will be 10 block. But I need to get to 3 combo before I can do that, which may not happen. So if we steal self, then I can do this damage, and then I'm going to step out of the way because I don't have quite the combo for the surprise attack. So if I get the game input, then I can avoid these Steam notifications, or I just turn the Steam stuff off. We got 3 and that. So let's jab this one because this guy has 4 hit points, and leaving him just at 1 means basically wasting another attack. Whereas I can do this to finish you off, and then I can do the wall punch, which will finish you off, and that leaves me clear. I have 5 turns to defeat this enemy. I don't have enough combo, nor am I close enough for this, but I'm going to dash over here, which will set me up for next turn. And you turn over here. I cannot kick you out of the world, unfortunately. but I can put you against the wall for some knockback damage, and then I can do the fun spin kick, and that will finish it off. Got our quick replay here with chess mode. I wanted to get all fancy and do my surprise attack counter, but it was not in the cards. So then I get myself over in a corner, which is exactly where I want to be because it lets me do that. And then I zip over, kick, and spin kick. Very fun. We get some extra money, and we get to draft a card. I don't think we have a head smash. I think we have... The only combo ender we have is the 540. So head smash is very useful. We're going to go ahead and take that. We're going to go to the garage because we want to hit the gym, hoping that we will not have taken much damage by the time we get to that area, so we don't regret going to the gym instead of going to the medic. Now we got some pistoleros, and you are a kick boy, right? Yep, kick boy. So again, I have things that require combo. I have the pull here. I don't remember that being in the deck to begin with. That's interesting. So I've got my quick block. I don't really have any attacks that I can use this turn. Look at that, because these are both combo. Now let's see, if I step and then pull, you attack first, but you don't do enough damage. Yeah, so if I step, you attack one spot away. So I could step here and then pull this gun enemy into here where they'd get attacked by the thug, but then I would get shot and I don't have enough block to not take damage from that. So I can, yeah, because if I do step and pull, I'm going to take damage, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do instead is step and steal self so that my next attack does more damage. And I'm looking to get to 5 combo as well, so I'm going to keep that in mind. So I'm going to kick these enemies into each other, and then I will need one more combo to get to 2 for the spin kick, which does not look like it's going to happen. But I can slip over here and then do the wall punch because it will not end my combo. That way I'm closer to getting 5 here. And here comes a kick. All right, so you're punch and you're the kick boy. 16 and 25. So, let's see, 16, so that's 11. 16 is 2 8s. So I can do that to you, which means I can jab you, hook kick, and quick strike, and that will get me to the 5 combo for the money bonus. You're going to attack with 8, and I don't quite have, well, basically I could take 4 damage and then do 15 back. I'm fine with that actually, because that gets you much closer to being done, so 7. That will just do knockback, so let's steal self and then a spin kick. And I don't have any time constraints here, so I'm just gonna step over here so that I have this at my back in case you didn't come all the way up. If I had the pull, that would be great here, because then I could pull them in and then wall punch them. But I can dash up, do a quick strike, and then do my back kick, and that will finish him off. So we accept just a tiny bit of damage in order to finish the fight faster, which we didn't need to, but it was fun. I got to play the Trickster deck a bit offline earlier this week, and it is very high risk, high reward. It's got a number of zero-cost attacks that have drawbacks. One of them, after you attack, you have to discard a card at random, and the other adds a slow bleed card to your deck, and when slow bleed is in your hand, you take 1 damage for every other card that you play, or every card that you play in the turn, and the slow bleed is unplayable. This Nerve Strike here would be really powerful in the Trickster deck because the Trickster ends up taking some damage. It'd also be great for the Counter Striker deck because they tend to like sit there and and just allow, like, accept attacks in order to be able to do counters. Do I have just the one, I have a front kick. I really like having the knockback, but quick kick is a less powerful version of that. So I'm gonna wait. And now I have this. I can get a combo finisher, but I think instead I'm gonna upgrade what I've got. How much do you go up? You go up to 15 block. That sounds great, because that makes you much more usable. Now I've got 50 left. I can upgrade my step to become free, which sounds lovely. Now I'm at 36 of 40, and I'm heading to the bar exterior. Who are we gonna fight today? We got a biker, we got a big beardo. So big beardo attacks all of these spaces around them, which means they're going to attack these two enemies right now, which is great. Now I can also back up and do an attack to both of these, which could be fun. I can head smash you right now. So I've got lots of options. I want to not get attacked by this enemy because I don't have the block to avoid the damage. So the question is, what can I do with the 3 energy that I have, knowing that my step is now free because I upgraded it, which is great. If I can get to 2 combo, I could left spin kick, but I like this here because when I step away, this gun enemy is going to shoot the pistol, or shoot this biker. So I'm going to hit you, which means that the shot, the pistol shot, will hurt you. And then I'm going to go ahead and step back and then do my 540, because that lets me attack both of them. And you attack at range 1, so you're going to get hit, and then they're both going to get hit by this big one. So shot and spin punch. So you're out, you're down to 4, and this enemy's going to come up on me as this one is trying to catch up and get into the fight. Okay, you're coming over there because you have a diagonal attack. Now, let's change our angle here. If I had pull, I could come back there and then pull somebody in to do the wall punch. Where they are right now, I can't wall punch them. If I can get to 3, I can do surprise attack, but I don't have that many attacks. So I may just need to get out of the way here, unfortunately. Because you do 10 and you do 12, so this quick block is not enough to be out of the way. But I can jump over here and then I can steal self, which will double the damage of my next attack. And now this enemy is done because of Big Spinny. Okay, so now you're over here, and I can, let's see what I want to do. So I could slip to here and then kick this enemy and then head smash them, which would not be terrible. Let's see, if I kick you here, I'm just thinking, like, what's my way to maximize the amount of damage that I'm dealing without taking more damage? Because I can't head smash them where they are right now because they're not up against any obstacles. But if I kick them and then move up, I can head smash. That will be 36 damage, which is not enough to take them out. I can do my jab for free because that will give me extra momentum. And quick block is free. So let's see, if I slip to here and then kick you, I won't be able to head smash. Slip here, slip there. The question is, do I want to accept damage? I have 6 turns. I don't know that I need to be that aggro. So I think I'm just going to kick them back. And then I'm going to slip to here, which is dangerous, but it puts me in position to do any of my, the wall punch. So I can wall punch them from here, which is great. And if I steal self, this becomes a 44 damage attack. And it knocks them back. So I'm safe. They've got 12 left. If I could dash, if I dash and then hook kick, I still won't be able to do surprise attack because of how the combo stacks up. Now I can step, I can dash and then step and then hook kick you, but I don't have block right now. So I think I'm just going to step here and then call it a turn. So you're lined up for your kick there, and you're going to come right in front of me. So if I had knockback here, I would be in a great position. And we've got 8 health left. Okay, so I can do this. It's a little bit of overkill. It looks cool, and it takes that enemy out of play. So I take 10 from that, which is a bummer. But then I can, let's see, do I have Steel Self? No. I'm going to do a hook kick, and then I'm going to do my wall punch. All right, get some money. Throat punch is excellent because it will let us stun an enemy. And this is similar layout. We've got some inmates. So these are the ones that get extra damage. It does not appear to be the ones that have the shank and can get around blocking. But they start at 8 damage. Let's do a jab, which will give us more momentum. Then we can do a quick strike. And now we can, let's see, if I do a slip here, no, that will remove my combo. So if I slipped, I could then kick this enemy into that enemy and do some pinball damage, but I only have 2 combos, so I can't. Instead, I'm just going to spin kick there, and I'm no longer getting attacked. But this probably means that these enemies are going to close in. Oh, okay, they left me a space here, which is kind of silly. I'll take it, though. I have my 540 that I can use here, but I can also throat punch you, and then I've got my 540. This does 16 damage. So if I Steel Self, I could do 16 here, but that's not enough to take you out. Step will only get me to here. 16 against you. Let's roll that back. So if you've got 22 health. If I Steel Self, Throat Punch, Hook Kick, this enemy will be KO'd, and then I can get out that way and not take the damage. I do want to get up to 5 combo, so that will build me up a bit. So let's Steel Self, let's do a Throat Punch, and then a Hook Kick. That'll give me more momentum next turn, and then I can step right over here and not take the attack. Here comes another one. All right, and now I'm up to the point where I can do my surprise attack, but you do 10 damage each. So let's use this while we've got the combo. You have few enough health that I can just do this. Pop. Just kick you right over there. And the back kick here, and the knockback takes you out. So that is good. I'm going to dash over to here because it makes it more likely that I'm going to be able to like wall smash somebody. And there's more. So I've got 4 turns to take these out. I have reached my 5 combos, so I feel good about that. And this does push back, but I can slip forward to then do my head smash. So because this is a combo attack, it doesn't take any momentum. Then I can slip up and see that spin kick. And that is that. So I've got 2 left and 3 turns to finish, I think. Yep. Great. So I'm going to step over here, then I do a jab, which will give me the bonus energy. Do a quick strike. Now you are at 11, and I have the 540, which will take you out. So 2 turns to finish this last one. Okay, you have 22. So Steel Self, and then Throat Punch will do 20, and then a Hook Kick will finish us off. Nicely done. All right, replay, start at chess mode. So because these enemies only attack at a range of 1, they are a little bit less threatening in groups in terms of like clustering in on me. Oh, looks like I have some buffering question here. Some dropped frames, in fact. Okay, what can I do about that? Pardon me while I figure out what my best options for this are going to be. Let's see, can I change? What can I change in here? No, that's not it. Yeah, I fussed with my settings a little bit when I was working with Greg and Brandon Crilly on doing prep for that. What would that have done? Because I've not gotten this many drop frames previously in working, in running this game. So let's do here, and then I'm gonna pick my thing, and then I'm gonna see if I can go to options and temporarily tweak some things that may help. Heavy strike, spin kick, up to 2 tiles away. Gets more energy. I think I'm gonna skip for now. And let's go to options, video. Let's bring this down a bit. Apply, keep changes, back. So let's see how we're doing. Still in the yellow. Interesting. Well, I guess I will keep going. I apologize for the choppiness. I'm going to have to go back into my settings and take a look at some things and maybe revert what I've been doing. Looks like my bitrate is a bit lower than normal. There may be some internet stuff, but hopefully it's not too much of a bother. If it is getting kind of hard to follow for y'all, or kind of providing enough interruption to be frustrating, please do let me know. And if needed, I may like go offline real quick to poke a couple of things and then come back on, see what we can do. Focus for extra momentum is an option. I have the jab, which does the same thing basically. If I upgrade with 100, I could upgrade the head smash, which is always a great idea. The back kick, I can't quite get to. Steel Self would go next 2 attacks. I'd love for Steel Self to become free, but that's not the way of things. So now we're down to 10, and we're going to go to bar exterior. Alright, you've got 25, you've got 50. I'm going to see if I can knock you out of the world. You do knockback, so my surprise attack is not going to do me a whole lot of good. 16 and 10. So if I do that, yeah, that should leave me with enough. So that's you done. And then I have slip here, so I'm going to do slip instead of... I don't want to step here because then I get shot. So let's step over here. All right, we're at 0 combo. Jab. And then front kick. Puts us at 2 combo, but if I step, I will lose that combo. So instead, I'm going to step over here and encourage people to come and get me. And you get punched, which is funny. All right, so you are there. I can wall punch you. Great. So if I Steel Self and wall punch, you'll be done. And that does some knockback to you. And I don't have enough energy to both pull this enemy and do something to them. So I'm going to wait. You're going to come around on me. 5 turns. So jab for free. Let's see, if I slip and kick you, I will get shot, which is not what I'm looking for, honestly. So instead, let's throw punch and hook kick, which will take you out still. Kicks you out of the world, which is very funny. And you are a gunner, so I'm just going to come over to get you. So if I spin kick you into the wall, and then surprise attack, you attack for 10, and I can just finish you with a back kick. Cool. Okay, now quick kick is what this is an upgraded quick kick. Free and 8 damage. I will take that. I think we may head toward medical because we're down to 26, so let's go to an event. Let's see, 50% chance of 100, 50% chance of lose 5 health, lose money, lose 5 health and gain. So this is the guaranteed money, but you're guaranteed to lose health. I'm going to go ahead and take that because I'm going to clearly not punch a shark. Then I can go, well, actually I'm going to gain health from the pub, so I'm actually going to go all the way in on upgrades. 540 goes up to 12, and then plus 2. Okay, it's only plus 2 per combo. It's not as much of an upgrade. Like, you are getting 12 more damage as a baseline because you can attack up to 3 people. Now, if I upgrade Wall Punch and then do Steel Self, that becomes an 80 damage attack, which is pretty phenomenal. This goes up to 25, but still stays at 4 combo requirement. I'd love to get a 3-punch combo because I have all these things that require higher combo. You go up to 12 damage. 120. If I pick something slightly cheaper, I might be able to upgrade 2 things, which would be great. Do I want any of these cards to go away? Let me look at my deck in terms of spending 60 to remove something. Quick Block, it's free, it doesn't do a lot. But otherwise I have, like, the Quick Block and Surprise Attack are my only defense. Unless we count offense as defense, which this deck is very much about. Dodge is not a bad idea here. So that gives some defense that lets me stay in the thick of it, which is pretty great. Dodge becomes free if I upgrade it. Yeah, it does. But let's actually upgrade Steel Self because the bonus damage does not expire at the end of the turn. So if I'm in a turn where I find that I can't attack anyone, I can do Steel Self, and then my next 2 attacks in the following turn will get upgraded, and that's pretty great. So we have, once again, Christmas Zangief. So, yep. We're going to pull. And then throw Punch. So now you're not attacking. And then we can spin kick you into the wall. And then, let's see, you are going to hit me for 12. So let's take that back. Yeah, so if I attack you, I can then dash over here because that gives me the space. So now I can dash to here, and I've got 1 energy, which I can use to throw punch you. So now I'm not getting attacked, since I'm counting on getting the health back from the reward here if I complete the fight in 7 turns. So I can slip to here. Do I have a way of making you let me do Wall Punch? If I had Shift, I could go to here and then do some other things, but not quite this turn. So let's slip to here. You're going to turn around. Gonna hit you there. Yeah, I don't. Just gonna take a hit here. And it's a big hit, which is not great. But we're just going until 3, so I'm mostly just having fun and getting repetition in. So let's finish this off with a good old-fashioned head smash. So we're gonna get some health back. And we get an enhancement. So let's take that momentum mastery, go up to 5 momentum, which instantly means that we get to do a lot more in any given turn, and makes me less worried about taking those 2 and 3 momentum cost cards. Which means I probably also want to draft another 1, possibly 2 movement cards, which will give me a lot of that mobility in order to do the kinds of attacks that I'm looking for. Because if I had slip here, then I could wall punch against any enemies. I can wall punch you. Yeah. You don't go off of combo, so we just go there. And then we quick strike to finish you off. And then, let's see, we've got 3 left. So I spin kick you into the wall. I do this, and you've got 4 left, and then I sneak over here so I don't get hit. And then here's another tattoo. So now I'm boxed in, but I do have slip. So what's going to be my best attack to take you out? I'm going to do, let's see. I don't need the throat punch for stun because I'm going to slip and I want this enemy to attack this one. So let's do this here. And then I'm going to use the quick kick on you because that'll knock you into the wall for extra damage. And then I go over here. And tattoo will attack the inmate. Okay. So you've got 16 and you've got 18. I'll just use this on you right away so that you're done. And 4 turns. So jab gets me more energy. Dodge will protect me against your attack. Front kick gives some knockback. And then we finish it off with a good old hook kick. Nice bonuses. Okay, so tackle. 2 momentum at thirst. I don't so much need this because I already have so much momentum due to momentum mastery. Panic dash. It's a lot of move, but I don't like the randomness of losing, of having to discard a card. So we're gonna go over here and then hit medical. Okay, we've got shotgunner. So these 2 are stacked up. Surprise attack will not let me counterattack if I'm getting knocked around. This would knock me into that enemy, which I could survive, but then I would also be getting attacked here. So I can do front kick, but I don't have a second attack to then get me to spin kick. And you all have armor, so I'm going to do the front kick here so that more of that damage is actually damage. And then I don't have a timer here, so I'm going to actually slip where this enemy would be spawning. So I have 1 more turn to deal with just these 3. All right, and you are lining up here. I can wall punch you because I'm up against the prep station, which leaves you with 8. There's a hook kick. Cool times. Quick block. You have, great. So I can step here. I can do a jab, which gives me more momentum. I'm just filled with momentum, and I do a throat punch so that you're not attacking me. Then I'm, I think, at 4 combo. Is that right? I am at 4 combo. Great. So I can quick kick you. That hits my combo bonus, so I'm going to get that money. You've got, let's see, so next 2 attacks. Both of these end combo. You do 12 as a minimum. I think. I guess you're going to do 24. So we smush you. And then Steel Self will give us 16 here, which is exactly what we need. And now I'm going to dodge. And we're going to stay where we are because this puts us in a good position to be able to use the wall slam if we need to. We've got a tackle. So I'm going to go ahead and just use quick strike here on this enemy because they have such little health. And then I can jump up to here and front kick. And then, let's see, I can... So this is very funny. I can pull the enemy in so that I can then tackle them. Which is probably at least partially how that deck is intended to operate. And you are up against the wall, so we're going to just do the funny thing and kick you out of the world. Bye! Okay. We can get spin kicks. This is the 2-range jump kick, which can be really handy. This deals damage and push, but the tile behind the target must be empty unless the attack will KO the target. But it cannot be countered. That's something else that I have not thought a lot about since later enemies start doing counters. Let's buy some healing, and that gets us to max. We've got some money left over for the next time we run into something that takes the dollars. Pounds in this case, but... And we've got a chef. So, optimally, I kicked the chef out of the world. That's the thing that I'm most excited about. So, you've got the entrances on both sides here. I do get to do a wall punch, however. So, let's do that. Takes you down to 29 right away, which is pretty great. And I can dodge. Now I could Rising Knee you to over here, and then slip, which sounds pretty good. And I can actually do that, and then be fine where I am. I'm going to slip over here, so that enemies are going to come in on me, and I can kind of manipulate them this way. You've got 14, great. So you're here up against the wall. I'm just going to jab you for free. Steal self, and now I've got glorious action going on. So spin kick you, and oh, I should have wall smashed you. 20 damage. Oh, this is still fine. Because I have that good old double steal self, which I am very happy to have upgraded because it's definitely operating the way that I wanted it to. So if I pull you in, you are going to auto attack me for 6, but I have a quick block. So I block that, and then I'm going to start pounding on you because you only get 1 auto attack. And then I dash and throw you, or I do a tackle. And I can jump over here. Yeah. So that puts me in range of this enemy too, and gives me a lot of options. Because as an aggressive deck, I want to be in the thick of it. Okay, I believe I can do that, yeah. So, do this, and throw a punch so that you're not auto-attacking. You have 2 left, which means, well, kind of 6 of one, half dozen the other. Because, let's see, if I front kick, you're going to go to here, but then I'm going to get attacked. I have to finish in 4 turns, so I'm going to jump over to here. Just need these enemies to come in on me. I don't know what you're doing. You're just being a nuisance, I guess. So block, dodge, got 1 combo. I guess I'll pull you in and tackle you. Because you do 8, yeah. So that's more damage than... I was wondering, like, oh, should I have just left this enemy to get shotgunned? But they weren't up against the wall, so my tackle was going to do more damage anyway. Alright, 2 turns. I may not get the extra money here, I think. So let's slip here. We punch. Then you've got 13, and this does 12. So let's hit there. And then... yeah, I guess I can do it. Surprise attack. Can't do that anymore. I'm just not in position. Okay, I can head smash you. That is 16. Yep, let's go ahead and do that. For now, that leaves you at 12. A tackle would get you, and then maybe I can slip to here. So you've got 12 left. But if I slip, I'm going to take an attack because I don't have another move after that. Because if I could slip to here, then I could Rising Knee, but that still would leave me vulnerable. So yeah, I definitely think I want to draft another movement ability here. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and front kick here. And block. Pull you in so that I can hook kick. That puts a little bit of damage on you at least. Dodge. I'm going to kick you out of the world eventually. Steal self and slip. Step, jab, quick strike, spin kick. There we go. A little bit slower than I wanted, so we don't get that bonus, but still did it without taking damage. "12 bleed isn't a gigantic amount of bleed, but I only have one attack. Well, it does stay in my hand. Let's go ahead and take it. I hadn't noticed that before. So I don't think we have enough money for event. Like, there's a number of events that cost where you can spend 50 to get some good result, and we don't have 50, so let's go here instead. All right, our drop frames rate has definitely gone down. All right, so we're gonna get some doubling. We got some dodge. 32 on you right away. I'm gonna step to here. I'm gonna jab you, which does not get through your armor. And I'm gonna go to here because I don't want to be quite as boxed in. I'm curious whether you're gonna go to the where you're gonna go. No, you're gonna go there. Well, that puts you very vulnerable to all of my things, like this. I cannot tackle you, however, which, fair. If I go here, then tackle is too far away. So you've got 30 left. And I'm at one combo, so we can do that. It resets our combo, unfortunately. And then I'm gonna go over here. So yeah, a slip or a shift would be a great addition to my deck at this point. Okay, and if I had, no, that was previous turn. I was thinking like, oh, okay, did I waste a steal self that I could have used to have this wall punch do enough to take you out? But I don't think that's the case. Let's do this. And then you are at 13. So if I step, no, I have all this momentum. Let's just use every single thing that we have. Hook kick, and then Rising Knee, which gets me out of the way of your attack. Let's see, you attack second, and you attack third. I was just trying to think, is there a way that I could actually be able to use surprise attack? And the answer is no, not this turn. Okay, so now you've got me theoretically boxed in. And there's the spiked stamp for when I get to throw somebody. So we're gonna slip over here and do that, the quick strike and a throat punch. So that then, oh, 2 enemies killed by enemy attacks. I blanked on that, and that will not happen because now there's only 2 enemies left. So I would need to make them shoot each other, which will not happen because they have order of operations. I have to knock them into each other such that they defeated one another, but I don't think that will be the case. All right, we go up here. 16 is enough to defeat you. And then I don't have anything that where I can get to you. I can still get max combo up by taking less than 10 damage. So here's a front kick, where I kick you against the wall, and then I kick you against the wall again, and I get a free block. I cannot tackle you, unfortunately, because I wanted to be able to use the stamp, but I can hook kick you, and then step to the side. One day, spiked stamp. I believe in you. Look at all that combo. All right, let's just finish this off with a good old jump kick. No bonus max health, unfortunately. So I don't want to take any of these. Having a second steel self is almost too much. Right now I'm looking for a move card. Like I said, a slip or a shift. Would be great because I have that tackle, and tackle tends to require some maneuverability to be able to use it the way you want. Okay, so I can use this against you immediately, and then kick. Wow. Could I was realizing that the wall smash. Like, I guess you're the only one I could use it against. So, but I can just kick you off the edge of the world is the thing. Then I can pull you in and step over here. I need to push one more enemy off the edge of the world. Do you do a knockback? You do knockback, but it requires 4 combo. So, can I get to 4 combo? I think not. I can slip, I can hook kick. That gets me back to 1. Then this 540 kick will do some good damage. Yeah. So I'm pretty boxed in, honestly. Because they have three gunners. Slip only gets me to here. Yeah, I really need a second attack. And you do pushback, so I need to not get... if I stay here, I will be in trouble because I will just get knocked out of the world. There is a wall behind me over here, but this is the edge of the world. So maybe I should have done this last turn a different way. I'm going to slip over here. I'm going to quick strike. I'm going to hook kick. And I guess I'm going to 540 because the combo is not going to do me any good. So then I'm going to take a couple hits. Let's restart that level. Bitrate is not looking good. This is very strange. Hey, kids are asleep. Something's making my stream not so great today in terms of like the upload, so I apologize for that. Not totally sure what's up, honestly. And then I step here, and I'm gonna dash. That will at least keep me from one of those enemies that spawned in. Yeah, I got pew-pewed. Alright, I can slip here, which will then let me do some nasty stuff. Okay, so if I slip here, I can then do hook kick, quick strike, and that's 16. And then that becomes 12. 16 and 12 is not quite enough. If I instead slip here, you have 30 left, you have 38. Yeah, it's not doing me a lot of good either way. So 8, that's 16 plus, yeah, 16 plus 12. That leaves you at 2 health and I get shot. Oh. Oh, interesting. It could be on Twitch's side. I'm getting dropped frames, but I don't know if that could only come from my side. Because my CPU doesn't look bad, but I am getting what looks like network, like not great network numbers. So it could be a Comcast or my internet side rather than I've screwed something up in how I do the stream so that it's worse quality. So now I can wall punch you. You've got 2 health left. I can tackle you, and I need to get the briefcase in 2 turns to increase my max combo. Okay, so I do this to you, which leaves you at 4. Can't really kick anybody out of the world this turn, so I'm just going to take you out. Let's get some dodge for free, and then I will actually tackle you, because then I can spiked stamp you, which will do... Oh, that's a very painful spiked stamp in terms of where that stomping was. You have 11 bleed, so you're going to be done in 2 turns. If I get over to you, I can kick you out of the world. If I do... Yeah, if I go to here, I can do that. So, goodbye. Oh, does that count as... It does count as pushing them off the edge of the board, even though they were unconscious. Great. I will not get that bonus. Hey, Grindelbone. Yeah, if you throw somebody, they just stay down for that 1 turn. But if you throw them on their attack, they do stay down for your next full turn, because it's like a back and forth. Yeah, this one is wobbly, so you're done before you get to attack. Head Smash will defeat... Oh, there isn't an obstacle there because there's the edge of the world. I can't Head Smash you. Smoosh. And... Oh, I guess I can just tackle you. Spork. And then Spike Stamp. And then you are going to bleed out, and you are going to bleed out. So I just do a dance party. Alright, that was fun. Let's... I used my time loop powers. Let's ignore the first time when I got wrecked. Sneaky, sneaky over there. Good old slip. Unfortunately, get shot. Well, if it's a Twitch problem, I hope it is less of a problem by the time the folks are streaming over on Greg's channel for Bag of Giving, because that would be a bummer if they were impacted. Potential Twitch problems aside, how's everybody doing today? My sense of time is wobbly because Meg's been working more than normal, and so like the weekend is usually when Meg is around, and so like that is especially warped for me. Yeah, I may need to do a test stream in the next couple of days to see if what's happening here is on my side. Enraging Blow is very interesting. 12 damage to enemies on each side, but gain momentum, so you get that energy back. Face target to turn and attack immediately. This feels like it's best for a Counter-Striker deck. Combo is lost with movement. I'd love this to also be a movement card. Turn to face attacker, but this is also a 1-cost, 16 damage. Working at home means always around, yeah. Yeah, so, sorry, Enraging doesn't give momentum. Split Kick is the one that gives momentum, Grindelbone. Is that the one you'd prefer? I'm fine taking either of these. I think they both have their advantages. Maintain combo I don't think does what I'm looking for right now from either of these. Because it does make the enemy turn and attack me. So I suppose I would get more use out of that sudden strike or whatever, the counterattack thing that I have. This becomes 24 damage in both directions if I have the steel self. This becomes 32, which is pretty good. Split kick is more flying bullshit kick fun, so I'm going to go that way. Yeah, sorry about the confusion, Griddlebone. Yeah, I think Enraging Blow would be just absolutely amazing in a Counter-Striker deck. Ooh, does that get upgraded in damage? That's a very good question that I should investigate in the future. Okay, so you will counter. Rising Knee, you do not get countered when I do a Rising Knee to you. However, yeah, bullshit spin kicks. I'm all about it. So if I slip to here, I could kick you back that way, but that's my only move. But if I Rising Knee on you, I will follow you, which is nice, and then I can do that. And either of these gets rid of my combo, so let's just smush you here, and then I can slip back to here. 4 enemies, 8 turns. Yeah, I'm gonna block their spawn, and you don't get to counter diagonally. Very nice. This is the aggressive deck, Grindlebone. It's the one that I got to the last mission with a few streams ago. So you're at 47. Let's take a dodge and a steel self so that I can do 16 here, and I dodge. If I could get a wall punch on you, that would be, you would be donezo, but I don't have a wall behind me, so we're just gonna hop over here and call that good. Now, of course, this is a heavy enemy, right? Yeah, so I cannot tackle them. And you counter with 8 and a push. Let's do a quick block. And okay, so I can do a fun split kick to prove my athleticism, and then I tackle, and then step here, we do that. So I'm just going to step up against the wall to make my wall punch much easier to use. I did not draw it, which is a bummer. So I'm going to throat punch you so you don't counter me. And then, let's see, so you've got 21, and I have 2 combo. A jab and a front kick would get me to 4, which I could use jump kick. So 18 plus 3 is 21, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do that, so you're not attacking me. And then I have a jumping back kick, which defeats you. Math is powerful. And I'm going to stay where I am, so that I can maybe do wall punch against you next turn. All right, so we've got surprise attack that we can finally use as a counter. And let's go ahead and do the head smash. And I can finish it with the 540, but I want to wait and use my fun counter. So I block and then counterattack for 22, which I've not been able to do much. That rising kick, not provoking a counter, is really handy. I think I'll get a good bit of use out of that later on. The delay on the dodge there is kind of funny. I think that's not just because of like stuff being slow right now. I mean, if I can get a grapple, I always love a grapple. Okay, and money. Stomp and Raging Blow. So now we have the chance to get Enraging Blow. We know that it does 20 damage when it's upgraded. Hi, the Rising Tithes. Welcome. Yeah, let's take that Enraging Blow and see what we can do with it, Grindlebone. I'm excited to test it out. So gym or medical, we're at 25. Let's see, you give health and you give health if I do that right. So let's go this way and see what we can do. I'm getting very excited about Girl by Moonlight, The Rising Tides. I've tried to not like do too much thinking about everything ahead of time since we're going to do like shared world building and everything, but working on the graphics and things has activated my hype powers. So Steel Self, and then suddenly Enraging Blow becomes 40 damage. So here we go. It doesn't seem especially impressive, honestly. It must be like a super strike. I did, when I was doing, I don't remember if it was a daily run or something else, I got the 1-inch punch move, which does, I think, 25 damage. Yes, hype powers activate, Prince Justin. It does like 25 damage, but you discard it if it's not the first attack if it's not the first card that you play in a turn, which is very interesting. Okay, you do. You have 16 and you're going to do 12, so I really need to get to you. But I can only step here. Yeah, Rising Tides, I think the person who would be able to help you with that is going to be John Harper, because I'm pretty sure that they made the sheets for the Girl by Moonlight edition that we have. That's my best guess. I have some other friends that know fonts, and I might be able to ask them, but if you want to remind me about that on Discord or whatever, I can maybe do some investigation if we want to work on it. I was also thinking about like what we want to do for like Roll20 or whatever in terms of virtual tabletop, since Girl by Moonlight is farther afield from base Blades than some other stuff we've done. We have some options. What do I want to do here? I cannot Rising Knee because you're in the back of the world. And I cannot tackle you because there is something behind you. I can split kick you and show off my incredible flexibility. So that's 8. That will let me go there. And then I can step here, but then again, I cannot get to that. So I want you to leave, yes, leave them alone. Come after me is what you want to do. So go here, get a block, and let's do a throat punch. And then a head smash, which leaves you at 2, unfortunately, which is 2 is greater than 0. But I get to keep my spiked stamp, and now they're focusing on me, which is lovely. And what do you got? Let's do the quick kick here for free, because I don't want to knock back this enemy. I want to go over here, and then I want to front kick. And that does not leave me with enough combo. So let's try that again. Quick kick, and then I'm going to dash to here. I could have done the hook kick, and that would give me more momentum this turn, I realize. So, quick strike for 32, or for 16, and then Rising Knee just finishes you off without having to get into any of my combo stuff. Oof. That upgraded Steel Self is very powerful, friends. I love it. Ooh, 15 health is great. So this is one of the cards that's in that Trickster deck. Deal 12 damage for 0 momentum, but you add the slow bleed to your deck. Jumping Ground Punch. This is another one against a downed enemy. I only have that 1 tackle, so I'm not inclined to take it. Yeah. Ooh, city map. Commissioning a map would be very fun. So we're going to go this way, and we have gotten a health bonus. So we're going to be able to buy stuff at the gym if we want to. It is past 2 o'clock, so I'm going to hop over to OBS real quick, and I'm going to take us to a break, run a quick ad, and I'm going to use the restroom. And I would invite you all to take a break to cycle fluids, get a drink, get up and stretch, whatever you need to do. And I'll be back in just about a minute. See you soon. Okay, I'm back. CC3 is not something I'm familiar with, Prince Justin. Is it another virtual tabletop, or is it like a mapping thing? Okay, so we got some stuff here. We got a dodge. We are looking to protect the ambassador over here, and we want to finish the fight in 8 turns to get some bonus money. You've got 35, and you're gonna come and attack me. I don't have pull to make you attack that enemy, but I only have 1 step. So if I stepped, I would have to throw punch you, I think. 35, 35. Throw punching you does let me do more damage total. Well, not necessarily. 13, 21 against you. Hey, Brandon. So we have our Brandon count is up to 2 at the moment because we also have the Rising Tides. So stream it. Twitch is a place where it's easier to not be confounded by a preponderance of Brandon. I guess it's a plethora of Brandons. Preponderance, I guess, has a little bit more of a, like, for me, a little bit more of a negative tone. You do a lot of damage to other enemies, so I'm gonna do this to you, and then a hook kick, which gives me momentum next turn, and then a throat punch, and I suppose then I could just 360 or 540 you, and then dodge, but I think I'm going to step to here and keep my dodge for next turn. Okay, and you're the one with the knife. So I have Enraging Blow. If I could get to 3 combo, I could surprise attack and then Enraging Blow, and that could be really fun. So we Quick Strike, but that does not look especially plausible at this point. Yeah. That's a bummer. So I'm just gonna hop over here. Oh, Campaign Cartographer 3 map drawing application. Cool. Thank you, the Rising Tides. Uses like CC3 sends my brain to like C3 from I think the BattleTech or the MechWarrior card game was like the command and control suite or whatever. There was like a special mechanic in that game. This is how my brain works. It's not remotely the same thing. So 16 to you, and then you have 5 left, so I can Rising Knee. You are going to take 4 and get pushed, which is not too bad. Let's Steel Self, and then if I slip here, I can front kick you, and do I have a dodge? I don't appear to have a dodge. So let's stay where we are. Okay, great. I've got them right where I want them, which is all converging on me. And you have a shield, so that won't work. I really could, yeah, I still need I need another one of those movement cards. Because this is not so great at this point. This will do pushback damage to you. And can I tackle you? No, not remotely. Well, going here means I take less damage. It's a bummer. Winded. What does Winded say? Take 2 extra damage from each attack while this card is in your hand. Well, let's not take damage then. Split Kick will do damage to you. Well, let's see. Ooh, if I slip to here, I might be able to do the 540 to everybody. So let's hook kick you. And then slip to here. And let's see, does this count as... It does count as not attacking from the front. That's great. And you're going to attack you. But you don't take damage because you have the big shield. Okay. No, stay straight. The ambassador is very dangerous. You should turn and face them. Definitely. Let's see. Do I have enough combo? So I could burn both of these attacks to then spin kick, but that doesn't do a whole lot, honestly. If I left spin kick you to here, you will attack that enemy. Okay, so let's pull you in. So then I quick strike. Does pull count as giving me a combo? It does. So then I can do that. And then I move over here. It's not the fanciest attack, but I can head smash you. So if I steal self and then head smash, we will be completed. There goes the helmet. Goodbye! Health and some money. Right on. Secret weapon. Gain +2 damage modifier while this card is in your hand. That sounds great. I'm going to buy a slip, and then with 210, that goes up to 25, which is pretty rad. This goes up to 16. This becomes free. Tackle becomes 20. This becomes 16. All right, I'm trying to think what two cards can I upgrade. So let's upgrade a slip, and then we have 150, and everything has gotten more expensive. So we can upgrade. Let's upgrade this front kick. And that leaves us with 10. So now we're going to fight the boss in the shower block. Okay, this is this is very close quarters, and this enemy is going to auto attack. So let's slip here right away. Your auto turn is problematic. Okay, quick kick to knock you back, and then I'm gonna slip here to wall punch you. Right? Oh, there's no wall there. Well, I can split kick you, and then I can spin kick you. I could have done it to that one, which maybe would. Nah, it didn't really do a lot. Okay, steal self. Great. Do this. Will this... I think that will probably get me auto-attacked, won't it? 15. Well, we're just going to accept reality. Because then I can do that, because you don't counter, you just auto-attack. And throat punch. Yeah, because there was no way I could get to this enemy to be able to throat punch before getting attacked. But I should heal if I beat the boss quickly, yes. So dodge. And then I can Enraging Blow for free, because I dodge and don't take the damage. And then you've got 14 health left. And look at this lovely 540 kick. Right on. So 20 health gets us back up to full, right? Yeah. Extra momentum, card shredder, resilience. So 6 momentum is very silly. A little bit of block, it's not bad at all. Card removal is an interesting prospect. I have to think about what I want to remove at this point. I don't know that the spike stamp is necessarily doing a lot for me. I might need another throw or tackle or something like that to feel as useful, to feel like it's as useful to me. Surprise attack is really my major block source, and I've not gotten a ton of use out of it. I think I will get more use out of it later on. I don't know if this can be upgraded. Probably not. Let's take resilience. It's a little bit more consistent. And now, ninja. Ninja in Berlin. I guess maybe this. I don't know what unlocks these. Do you unlock them by going up to like higher difficulties? Do you unlock them by beating beating a full run? I'm not sure because I have not beaten a full run, despite the fact that I have played this game for 37 hours, thereabouts. Okay, and y'all up against the wall, or up against the wall, so I can't tackle you, which is a bummer. But I can slip here. I can throat punch you. I am now more than 3 spaces away, which is great. So I can split kick. And now you have 10 health left, which is just enough health. Oh, right, the knockback will defeat you. Lovely. So I get to keep that spiked stamp in my hand. And now dash moves me 2. And then I can pull. Okay, so if I dash and then pull, I'll be here and you'll be there. I could head smash you and kick you. Great. We can do it. We pull. We do a jab, which gives us some more momentum. We do a dodge. We can do, because this scales at 2 per, and so does that. So is it better to do 14 plus 12, or use 16? 16 as your base. So 14 plus 16 is enough. Great. So I'm going to do this 540 kick, because if I do this before the head smash, I get the higher combo damage to attack this enemy. And then I do this smash, and you're done. And the spike stamp stays until next turn. Okay. So if I get to you, I might be able to tackle, but I don't have tackle this turn. Steal self for all of the damage bonuses. Yeah, I think I'm going to go over here and pummel you. So I'm going to kick, and you're done. And then I'm going to slip here and punch. And you don't turn, but I don't get to 2 combo. Nothing. Great. Now you are at 16. I get that free defense, and I just do enraging blow. Very good damage, as predicted. Move 1 tile, increase combo by 1. But it requires 2. Add 3 jab cards to your hand. So you get the momentum back and you do some damage. Not at all good against an enemy with counter. How big is my deck right now? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 26. That's a lot. I will skip. 40. We are good on health, so we're going to go to the stairwell and hope to get enough money to use the gem for something. This is a fun area. Look at the little skull tiles down here. Because look at all those places where you can knock someone off the edge of the world. But I'm not going to be knocking anyone off the edge of the world now. You attack this way, but you also have counter. So if I slip to here and attack people, that's just going to be bad news for me, honestly. So if I go... Actually, I'm going to go here, and then I can slip to here. Jab, because these also attack 1, 2, 3 spaces, so I'm not safe here even if I throat punch this enemy. But I can hook kick, and then throat punch you, and then I slip to here because I want to push 3 enemies off the board if I can. I'm very happy for these katana folks to wall up on each other for a while. So go here, and then I can be... Oh, no, because you were already facing that way. Well, time for a dodge. How much health do you have? I'm supposed to push 3 enemies off the board. Well, I guess I have a dodge, so... Okay. No, you were supposed to go there! These people are not paying attention. They're not reading their scripts. So that does not do knockback. And that will take you out of the fight. Well, I think I may just have to win this fight and not get the money, is the problem. Thump. Alright, you will counter with how much damage? 10. But Enraging Blow will just defeat you. Lovely. And that is out of range. However, I will knock at least one of you out of the world. That makes me feel slightly better. One last thing. Remember cards in your discard pile. So that's interesting. Let's take Recall, because that will let us call back, it'll let us bring back powerful cards. And I'm going to take a Shift because our deck has gotten much bigger. And I've several times complained of not having enough movement cards. So we got a Enforcer, we've got a Mystic, and then a couple of basic Ninja. So this enemy takes no damage from other enemies. I can front kick you over there. I want enemies to gather over here so that I can knock them out of the world. So I'm going to think about that. If I dash to here, I can quick kick and then split kick, and that is 20 damage, and you have 32, but then I can left spin kick. I don't know that I can use the wall punch against anybody. I would need to get to here. If I had shift, I could do dash and then shift and then do wall punch, but I don't think that that's going to happen. So let's see. So if I front kick you and then split kick and then left spin kick, I could then dash to you and then quick kick you. So let's see if I can make that happen. And split kick. And then left spin kick, and you're done. And then I dash to here, and I quick kick you out of my range. So I get to use almost every single card. So since I have 5 momentum, I really want to have turns like that, where I'm able to put down just a ton of damage. That 2 combo, which means if I step, that goes down to 1. That gets me up to 2. That gets me up to 3, which is not enough for the jumping back kick. Yeah, it's enough to get to that, but you're gonna be able to counter is the problem. So I guess I'll just focus on you. Do I have knockback? This is knockback. And I have dodge, so I think I'm going to come in on you because you attack first. So if you knock me back, it doesn't matter. So I step, I punch, I dodge, I hook kick. Quick photo, you pull out a camera and all the bad guys have to group up where you want them, and they all get dazzled by the flash. That sounds amazing, honestly. I think there is a card where you can spend 2 or 3 momentum and stun all of the enemies for a turn, which is pretty close to that, but I think yours is even cooler. Alright, so that puts you at 5, and then I will dodge your attack. Alright. That is just fine. 5 turns, eh? So you attack for 16. Quick block. Steel self. Recall. What do I want to recall? Okay. So, let's see. You will counter me is the problem. I have 9 block. So I guess that's probably okay. I guess you didn't counter me. Maybe they can only counter adjacent. I thought that that was not the case. But I love it. Let's see, you can't attack me here. Even though that space has an outline. And you're bleeding. Great. Alright, I am super surrounded, but I have a slip, which is lovely. And I have secret weapon, which means everything does extra damage. How do I want to handle this today? I have stamp, but I don't have a throw. You're at 32. This will just take you out, right? Because you're at 5. But spy weird tips, laser wristwatch card, Captain Kirk style chop NATO attack, stuff like that. The Trickster deck is a little bit like that, Grindelbaum, but that suggestion is very good. I wonder if how much of a modding community there is for this game so far, to be able to do fun stuff like that. Okay, so if I Rising Knee, that gives me a free move. And look at the air you get on that. Amazing. So, 8. If I had a little bit more damage, I could do Enraging Blow and not get hit. But your attack for 24 is a lot. Ooh, you're going to weaken me soon. That's no good. Well, at least you are bleeding. Ah, great. I can shift. Right, so this tackle will put you right there. Now, you don't auto-attack, so I can head smash you. And then I can tackle. Let's throat punch first. Train should come by and hit them. That's brutal, but very fun. I agree. So we're going to tackle here. Oh, because you're a big one. You cannot be thrown. I'll just tackle you then, which gets me into safety. And if I pull you... No, don't turn to chase me! That wasn't the plan! Is that... It does say that they do that. That's fine. What was I doing? I could have sworn I was somewhere else. That's fine. Oh, because of shift. Do that. And then we will not pull an enemy. Oh, I should have done the spike stamp. Because you were alive. Oh. 2 turns. That doesn't seem super likely. So you're going to bleed out. I can Enraging Blow on you. Kapok. And quick block. And... Well, I have lots of movement cards, but not in a way that does me a lot of good this turn, unfortunately. The ragdolling on that is just absurd in a beautiful way. All right, and get a dodge, so that will let me attack you. 24, 8. So let's get you out of the board. And then I'm going to step to here. You will counterattack, which I would like you to not. So let's wait. Because I do have knockback things. Yes, here we are. So we do that. And then I shift here. And then we have 16 health. Oh. We already have not finished it in 7 turns, so I'll just take my time. There's a kick, and we're done. As we golf ball that enemy off. So 2 momentum for 6 damage to all standing enemies, not affected by damage modifiers. So Steel Self would not apply here, unfortunately. Convert 2x combo to health. I'm not super into any of those. So card money, card health money. Let's go to the patio. So as a reminder to folks who are watching, we finished two series in Speculate last year, so you can watch all of Case of the Cindered Seal and Splendor and Shadow over at Greg's YouTube channel at youtube.com/ArvinElleron. There should be a playlist that says Speculate, and you can watch any of those. You can also find playlists for both of those at Underwood at my YouTube channel. And then next Sunday, we're going to start a new actual play series that is going to be GM'd by the Rising Tides, which I'm very excited about. I talked about a little bit about it earlier, but that is that, as I remember to do a little bit promotional on the way. So, defeat 6 enemies. We have to survive for 6 turns. Watching these guys drop is like watching an old TV show where someone jumps out a window and they cut to the ground eye shot of a cheap dummy wafting down. Absolutely, and I could not love it more. Speaking of which, it's beautiful. So if I slip, I will be down on combo again. But then I could 540, that will also take me down on combo again. Let's see. That will go down is the problem. Yeah, I don't know that I can get up to 3 for my surprise attack block, so I'm just going to zip over here, unfortunately. I should have done the hook kick first to build up momentum for this turn. Alas. What's in my discard? Hook kick, surprise attack. Yeah. Let's recall. Based on where you are, head smash, pull, throw, punch, shift. Let's take the front kick again. So I can shift to here. Make it seem like a jump cup and they go boneless. Yeah, that would be pretty rad, wouldn't it? Okay, throat punch. You are going to get kicked by you. And this is just a step, unfortunately, so I can't get all the way to you to hit you with that. And I can't get to there. I can't head smash you. Is there something better I could have done? I suppose there is. I could go over and deal with you. Recall to get front kick. So I can go to here and then do this and pull you. but I can throat punch you, and then you don't attack me. Yeah, I wouldn't have done enough damage with head smash, I don't think. Alright, and now they're all... No, that's very silly. You're just providing coverage for this other one. That's not your worst strategy. So I'm going to do a jab to get that free bonus, and then I do this so that then I can slip and rising knee. So that means I only have to push one more enemy off the edge of the board in order to get that bonus, which is cool. And I have to beat how many more enemies? 2, 3? So many ninja. 4 more enemies. That might be hard. I'm gonna admit that might be hard. Okay, so we're gonna dash. Enraging blow. That's great. Sweet a dodge. So. That unfortunately my short-term memory has already cleared and been replaced by new board positions, Grindlebone, so I am not going to be able to answer that, unfortunately. Not for lack of want. So... all this damage, all these damage options. So I'm going to do this, so that then you will get defeated by another one. And then I slip here, and I front kick you. And now I have to defeat one more enemy, but I can tackle you. And then I can spike stamp you, which is lovely. I don't get to wall punch, but now you're out, and you will get up, but you are going to take 11 bleed. So I only need to do 5 damage to you, which means I can quick strike, and then I can left spin kick, and you're done. So we have to survive one turn, but we are good, and we have completed our other objectives. So we get to draft 2 cards if we want, and 60 monies. Power Sink. Add a block, gain +1 damage modifier for each incoming attacker. That is interesting. I have so little block in general that that could be trickier. I do have the 3 block from this every turn. Damage modifier could be really powerful, is the thing. But I have so little block in general. So I think I'm going to skip that. I get another option. Long counter. That's 10 block. I think that's more... that's maybe more interesting. I'm not sure. Let's go here. Yeah, let's see. Okay, we lose money. We waited too long. And we're going to go fight in somebody's boardroom. Or this is like a private office. So this can become knockback. I just have to I have to do 2 pushes for that to become the thing. I'll go here. And then we do that. You have 16 left. So let's just do that. Kabong. So we get on that. 7 turns, or 6 more turns. And you're annoying because you have all this block. And now you're going to do a ranged attack on me, so I definitely don't want that. So I'm going to go here. What is your order of operations? So if you knock me back, that will be bad. The long counter, but that doesn't do me much good. All right, let's roll that back. I mean, I guess I can knock back, right? Do this, then I can slip over here, and now I can do some damage to you. And the long counter does not do anything here. Corporate Ninja, yep. And we go back over here. hook kick. Let's see, can I push you? No, not really. What do I have down here? I could push you with a front kick. So recall. Front kick, and it does extra damage. So this is just funny because I kick you over there, and then you're going to get knifed by your ally there. Actually, I'd rather do that to you because then that gives me more momentum next turn. 4 turns, and y'all are just in the way. Alright, well, I get to do this. Spin kick. I don't have enough movement. I don't. Oh, you summon a double. It's very annoying. So let's get rid of you right away. And then I do get to go over here to be next to you. So jab and dodge. And I don't have enough combo to spin kick, unfortunately. Two turns. That doesn't seem super likely at this point. Okay. Kick you. And then I'm going to go over here. And then jab you. And then rising me. I take your spot, and then I step back over here. Come and get me! That's not close enough. Well, maybe it is. Whee! Steel self. 40 damage. You have 40 block. That's too much block. You're doing it wrong. You should have fewer block. Come along. Maybe I could have done that better. Right? Shift. If I do quick kick first and then steel self, I will get more of a damage bonus. Yep. Because that leaves you with 36, and then I can do this at 40. Right on. We get the money. Long counter, uncontrolled power. Deal 30 damage, lose 8 health if this card is unplayed at the end of a turn. Interesting. You do get to advance. I mean, sure. We're going to finish the stream in like 10 minutes, so let's just go wacky. And is anyone attacking? You're attacking the ambassador. You do 15. You can take a couple of hits at the moment. So we go here. Oh, yeah, you have Tonfa, so let's just do that. And you attack at range 1, so I wait. Yes, leave the ambassador alone, thank you. So, I smoosh your head. Yeah, I think just the kabong. It's not sophisticated in any way. So we do that, and so you're done. We have a very strange cutaway. You turn to face. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to split kick you. And you've got 24 left. But I can slip here. You're welcome to turn, but then I kick you back, and you get kicked by your own people. Nope, you kick first. At least I get to counter you. And let's see. that will let me take you out. And then I go over here, and I do this, which takes you out. And then the ambassador is going to get hit. And you've got a lot of block. But if Steel Self is in the discard pile, then I will be in a good position. And maybe he isn't. Ding, 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 ding. Nope, it is not. So let's do this first. So now I can throw punch you, so you don't get to hurt me. And then I get to do this. And now I suppose I can just recall and get a solid attack. Where's that? The unstable, uncontrolled power. Unlimited power! Health and money. Keep on swinging. Retain damage modifier. Oh. Yeah, that's none of that is doing it for me. We wait and get money. So we can increase max health almost twice. Back, and then we go to here, which is the boss, and then it is about 5 till, so that will soon put us to where we will be able to go and raid Arv's channel and send people over to Bag of Giving. So you do 6 damage to me every time I try to do something, which is very annoying. At least I will have dodge. So I do this. And then you dodge. So now I can attack you like slightly more of a normal person. And that's that. You will kick me, which is a bummer. So Steel Self, so that then this will at least stun you. And I do that. And then I do this. And then I do that. Is that? I think that is a turn 2 victory. Oh, yeah, turn 2 took a little bit of damage, which is not very much. That's great. They call him Blade Face. They do. And we got health and an enhancement. Card removal. Yeah, I think we're pretty good on deck at this point, so we can take Lean Decker. How are the ninja? And now we go to mob time. I think, well, I wish you could keep multiple saves going because I feel like we're in a pretty good run with this, but I like playing this game, so if I wanted to save this for the next time I streamed, that would be, I would only really be able to play the dailies, which is not as fun. Well, you're just done, so that's good. Long counter, how much you attack for 12? Done. That knocks you back. So I can pull you and then split kick. Right on. I did not get countered. And then an enemy's coming in here. I am going to step right here and Steel Self, and then I will get lots of damage bonuses. Unfortunately, I will take that 8 health from the uncontrolled power, which is a bummer. Where is Steel Self? Steel Self. Next 2 attacks deal double damage. Get over here! Exactly. Yeah, I wish I could shift to here to be able to then spin kick you somewhere else. So, yep, I guess we're just gonna accept one punch here so that I can then do the spin kick. Money and a draft. Counter grapple. Interesting. 2 dodge, 15 block. That I will take. And now we're going to need medical again. So we took zip punchings. Alright, so this will probably be the last room that I can do, because soon we're gonna raid Arvin Elron for the start of Bag of Giving, so let everybody know what to expect there. But let's see if I can take care of these bunheads first. Well, I'm just gonna kick you out of the world, as is my wont, and you don't counter, which is lovely. You attack for 13. Good thing I have 13 block. I can recall to get a kick. Oh, I can recall to get long counter again. It's not necessarily the best thing to do, but it will let me hit you twice with my counter. So that's a decent chunk of damage to put on you. Alright, I can head smoosh you. Smoosh! How much health do you have? You have 28. Good for me. I can do 30. And you attack at range 2. So if I slip, dodge, pull, throw punch. Having that 5 momentum is huge. Alright, so this only does 20, but I can do the spin kick and then the enraging blow. Very fast. Another wall punch is interesting. Punch kick combo, 8 damage 3 times. I will take that because it will increase my combo, and that is a good thing. Increase max health. Not worth it to do that again. Bunt heads. Yeah, they really take the cake. Bump. All right, that one went very fast, so we can go over here to somebody's, like, I guess like a bank teller area for like very fancy people. The man army mourns tonight as even more of our brothers were slaughtered by the dog that seems bent on our annihilation simply because we are human traffickers. Yeah, pretty much, right? So you are going to auto attack with a machine gun for 8. Oh, okay. You have Kevlar, and your block persists between turns. That's not too bad. 8 damage. So that puts me in a better position. Block. I want you to come over here. Yes, because then you hit them, which is lovely for me. Machine gun Santa, right? Oh, you just auto attack forever. Okay. Well, why don't I go over here so that I don't get auto attacked forever? Son of Mr. T. Yeah, like, so that rifle person attacked 4 times this turn, and 3 of them did damage to an enemy. We love to see it. I'm gonna dodge again. That. Gonna slip to here. You have how much health? I'm just gonna take you out that way. I'm feeling pretty good about this deck, friends. I may just have to only play daily runs for a little while. I've also been playing Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, the FromSoft game, which is very hard, and I am stuck on a boss that I do not like. I will not say the name because the name of the boss is slightly a spoiler that it's a boss. You're going to auto attack this person. So why don't I slip over here? Whoop! And I will do this to you, and then I will do this to you, and then I can do 26 with that, which is lovely. Kabong. Just keeping an eye on Twitch here to see when the stream starts. We're at 18 block. I think I'm going to wait on using recall. Just let them shoot each other for a little while. Well, I can shift here, and you will shoot them. And then I can steal self and do a spin kick. Whee! I don't like doing jobs with Machine Gun Santa. Dude just shoots wildly at everyone. Exactly. It's it comes up on the Il Cognetti quarterly review. So long counter. That'll do me for a couple of attacks. Do 8, and then fine, and I get to counter, and then I get to do uncontrolled power. Cool. We are on a roll. 60 monies. Rev up. Deal -5 damage to self. What is -5 damage to self? I mean, let's find out. Is it -5 damage because it's upgraded? Very confusing. All right, and you will counter. And you are a shotgunner. I want to get the briefcase in 5 turns and take less than 10 damage. So I can do that, and I can do this. And I can slip up here. Yeah, I guess I'm going to slip up here so that then I can do my counter. I don't think it's worthwhile to spend recall on getting long counter again. But I do at least get to do a little bit of damage. 102. That's too many hit points. I need you to know, sir, that you have too many hit points. Yep, bullets and bracelets, right? Well, I guess I'm going to go over here. But then I don't have any, because you can't be thrown. So I'm just going to steal self and bide my time. Okay. Block, 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 block. I have this. So we're going to do that to you. Okay, so if I collect the briefcase, then I have lots of time, is the thing. So I'm just going to put the damage in on you. Now I can spin kick you so that when I step back, I'm not going to get shot. And instead, you will get shot. 16 damage, yes, so I would rather do that. Yes, this enemy is a heavy and therefore cannot be downed, which means I cannot tackle them. Okay, 47 health. That is not so many health anymore. You are a counter person, which is not great for me. Because you counter for 16, which is many. So instead, I will go over here and pummel you. Split kick. This will give me many more combos. So I'm going to do that. So you have 24 health left. I am going to get knocked back. Which will probably... Oh, I think I lose. Yep. Well, that's a bummer. I'm going to take that as a signal that this is the way that the cookie crumbles. I'm going to go back over here. Still waiting on the stream to start, and I would love to be able to send people over using the raid function. So why don't I restart this level and see if I can do better. I may not be able to do better. This may be the end for my run. So if I slip to here, but then I'm not getting anything. Long counter, dodge, slip. So I think that's what I can do here. I don't get hit. Maybe I want to go this way instead and then try to do the knockback that way. But tackle is still not doing it for me. Shift will let me go to here. Yeah, I still want to do that. I'm still not able to do anything with any of these. What happens if I do everything to you? All right, we good to raid? I did not see Arv just yet. Let me make sure that I'm not just having a weird blip. Nope, not yet. Soon, very soon. The time of the raid is nearly upon us. Jab. And quick kick. I guess I could have quick kicked you, but it wouldn't have mattered a whole lot. Because then I go, let's go over here instead. Maybe that will be better. Because that will mean that you get shot. And that's good for me. All right, so they're doing that part. This does not do knockback. So if I go here, I'm only going to get attacked once unless I attack the enemy. If I stay here, I will get hit for 32, and that does not seem like a great time. So I think I want to go over here instead. You would do how many damages? 16 damages? I think I'm just gonna let myself take a little bit of a hit and have these enemies attack each other. All right. Okay, so it's -5. You do -5 damage to yourself, which is 5 damage to yourself because I had 40. But now I have a zillion combo. Okay, so I can kick you. And then I can do uncontrolled power. Oh, look at the knockback on that. That's very fun. And then I slip over here. And I can't do Enraging Blow because then you'll turn and shoot me, which would be not fun. Okay. What are my options here? I can take 3 more damage, which is not a whole lot. That's that. I cannot get over to here to knee you off the edge of the world, unfortunately. But I can do this. So that even when you try to thwop me, I do not get thwopped. 22 more? It's not quite the right amount, but I will still be able to put a bunch of damage on you. No, I won't. That was the end of my my defenses, because those were both 2, right? So instead, I'm going to dash here, and then wah, wah. Yeah, if you like kind of tactical combat games and the card stuff doesn't throw you off, I think it's a very strong buy. You know, it's taken me a long time to get to the point where I feel like there's a good chance I can get to the ending on a regular basis, but I think it is worth the time and the attention that it's giving. So I can do this, which will let me I'll just put some damage on you. Alright, so now they're both going to shoot, which is not great, but luckily I have a slip. And a steel self, and a dodge. So I can quick kick you, but that doesn't do me a whole lot of good. So I'm actually going to wait on doing the attack because I want to keep my steel self. Alright, they took a little bit of damage from the knockback. Alright, so if I do 6, 40, 62, I have 18 block. So why don't I do that? You're going to attack me, but I have plenty of block, and then my counter for a zillion damage. And I can do this, and I can do that. And that for even more. So now I've got 30, which means I'm going to step to the side and not get shot by the shotguns. Okay, so now we've got some crossfire, crossing lines of fire here, which is not great. And now I know that this will hurt me, and I don't want that. So, you're gonna attack for 6, 12. Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot tackle from 2 away is the thing. So what happens? If I shift this way, then I could head smush you and split kick, but then I'm gonna get shot for 16, which means I take 13. So instead, I'm gonna do this and accept that I'm taking 9, which is not great. But I can hit you for 40, and then you have 28 left, which means I can do split kick, and then tackle, and then finally use my spike sing. And they're done, and now it's just the shotgunners. So. I can recall for another movement card. Get a dash. Do I have a dash? I do have a dash, great. So if I slip and then dash, then I can jab, quick strike, spinny, and then 37 against 20. I don't want that, so I'm going to let this end. I see that the stream has begun, so I'm going to finish up this fight and then we will go raid. Steel self, spin kick, hook kick, and finish you off with a jab because it's funny. And then we slip over here and finish. And then I wish I could go over here and then wall punch you. That would make me very happy. That just gives combo. So we're just gonna go over here and wait. Now we'll pull you in and use that so it doesn't hurt me. And do all of that, and get this. I have many blocks. And now I can shift up here and do combo, combo, combo. You have 8 left, and I will do this. Wall punch. Okay. Mini boss bonus. Didn't get any of that. None of that. And that is going to finish us for us. I will decide at some point whether I want to keep this save going for the next time we stream this game or something else. It would be fun to be able to kind kind of show off and get to the end again. I think that's possible with this deck, though. Getting a little shaky at this point. So I'm just going to do a couple of upkeep reminders. I'm streaming Sundays and Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, and you can support me by getting a subscription or doing bits here, or by becoming a subscriber over at patreon.com/Michael R. Underwood, where you can get cute pictures of my wonderful dog Oreo, as well as works in progress. You can get previews of the Genrenauts tabletop role-playing game that I'm developing at higher levels. I sometimes post essays or other videos about craft of publishing, business of writing, stuff about tabletop games. I'm thinking about maybe if I add a stream here, explicitly making it a Patreon-supported stream and having that stream be like talking about RPGs or talking about writing and publishing, and seeing if that combination maybe works. If that's something that's interesting to you, I would love to hear it, preferably over on Patreon, because we are about to raid. Just give it all a second here. So thank you so much for everybody who's come by. Thanks to the Rising Tides, The Kids Are Asleep, Grindlebone, Prince Justin, and who else was here? I know Brandon came by and followed earlier, but he's probably over at Arvin Elleron at this point, getting ready to GM. And so that is going to be that. I'm going to scroll back down to the bottom. Thank you very much, Grindlebone. I hope you have a good week as well. And now I'm going to have us do a raid. So we are going to go over and raid twitch.tv/Arvin Elleron. And I haven't solidified like a final, this is what the raid language is. So, it like Team Turbo is here is probably fine. So thank you all for joining me here. And we're going to go raid Arvin Elleron and watch Bag of Giving.